Hi, William Hououin here for New Villagers and Heroes poll discussion. First of all, Happy New Year, Happy 2024. And this is pretty much what the subject of this poll will be about. Imp asked, new poll. What are three features, improvements, changes folks would add to their wish list for 2024? So you had a lot of stuff to say. Let's go look at what you've said. First, we have me saying copy paste on mobile for world chat, or I mean any chats. Email would be great too. Better legendary drops. In that the drop rates. I've been playing quite a bit and still haven't got any legendary drops. You know the fabled gear thing. More videos of Damon talking about VNH or other random stuff. So it was in reference to when the Google update wasn't coming through and he talked about it on YouTube, and I thought it was great. It's always fun to get news and see the people behind games we play. So I did enjoy that quite a bit, and I do hope it's gonna happen more often. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, next we have Rufles saying potato soup, ability to remove holiday-ish, ability to post images on Discord, and more videos of William talking about games. Well, here I am, talking about a particular game, at least. So, I suppose there's that. As far as the ability to remove holiday-ish, ability to post images on Discord, and by images, we're probably talking about GIF. Yeah, it's a complex issue. I remember the days where there were no images on the general chat in VNH, and I thought it was all right, you know. And then Rufel came back with more answers, saying eliminate rebirth system in favor of paragon levels. Remove the socket requirements for nogs and the ability to see XP total on mobile. I will agree with at least two of them. Not sure about the rebirth system. I think it's somewhat fine. You don't have to do it. I did one lately, well, last year, and still haven't got back to 95, which is a bit annoying. As far as the socket goes, I wish that at least below level 30 there would be no socket requirement. I don't mind it at higher level, as I'm pretty sure it's a a good value for game revenue. But yeah, low level should not be gouged by sockets. That's my opinion, at least. Anyway, thanks for commenting, Rufles. And then we have Normal Dog saying, new zone fix. It's in reference to the bounties not really popping off on the Forgotten Quarry. Maybe the bounties forgotten to come to the place. Max level to 100. I mean, yeah, I suppose it's gonna be up there at some point. I'm not looking for too much to more levels, but yeah, it's bound to happen. New recipes and new mats together for level 100 gear. Yes, of course, if we raise the level cap, we will want new stuff to do with it. Alright, thanks for commenting, Normal Dog. Now we have Honeybee saying, waffles and gummy bears. Could I please alphabetize party members' names so it's way faster to target them, to heal them? Winter villages. I want snow. I would like Christmas lights. I would love that crunch when we walk. Oh yeah, as a dude from the north, I think it would be great to have that that crunch, that snow crunch when we walk. I agree with that. Um, Waffles and gummy bears. I mean, I suppose why? Oh, at this point, it's more a why not type of comment. Uh, an alphabetized party member's name. Uh, I mean, yeah, I'm definitely not against it. Um, but I don't know how easier it would be for me. But anyway, thanks a bunch for commenting, Honeybee. Next, we have interesting saying checking village vault log on mobile. Yes, 100% we need that. Better legendary armor drop. I would completely agree. And lower number of villagers for 15% bonus. I mean, it's another why not? Yeah, of course. Let's go. Alright, thanks for commenting. Interesting. On to the next. We have Amy Jade. Hope I'm saying this right. Gem bag, separate from other bag space. Yes. Keychain, to keep keys like you do pets so they don't take up any space. And a bard class for imp. Yeah, imp would be quite happy with the bard class. Yeah, a keychain. I think I would like a keychain even more than a gem bag. And knowing what keys you need to keep in your inventory to access some zone and what keys you can just not carry with you or even keep is a hard thing, and they do take up a lot of space. So yeah, a keychain. I want a keychain. I mean, it's better than it once was because we got the toy bag thingy, so that's great. But yeah, a keychain. Yes. Thanks for commenting, Amy Jade. Alright, on to the next. Cosmic Moo. No mooing. Oh my god. I don't know what's this thing with the mooing, but it's, yeah, I don't like that. Cosmic Moo saying, I want my dragon to fly over water. Yes, indeed. New raids. And a separate tail wing slot. I want both a top hat and a squirrel tail. Yeah, it's something that remember like the shrimp hat type of thing that we got with the Oasis, if I remember right. There was wings with that, and to wear the wings, you had to wear the type of half circle hat. It was quite annoying. I wish that wings and hat would be a separate thing. Definitely. Thanks a bunch for commenting, and if you're still with me, hope you have a drink or something, because we have quite a bit of talking to do. So yeah, let's continue with Freezka saying new weapon skins, new zones and quests for high-level players, possibly reworking old, rarely visited zones, more options for customizing the character's appearance. All reasonable stuff, all things that I think we would all benefit from. So yeah, I agree. Just I don't have anything to add. Thanks for commenting. On to the next. Holiday-ish saying, it doesn't say VNH, so I'll put whatever I feel like. Okay, I'll put VNH wishes. More chances of legendary drops from mobs, especially the Forgotten Quarry. Yes. Story for the content of level 35 to 55, Traven Zones, and Chaos. Okay-ish. As for let me think of the words before I say them. About chaos, I don't know if you've seen the news lately, but I feel we have enough chaos for now. I'm wishing for less chaos. Um, the thing I will strongly agree with you is the story for content of level 35, 55. I would be curious to see the dropout rates from new players, but you know, the main quest line with the Black Thrush dropping at around, those levels, 30-ish, um, it is annoying, and it is a story that it's been a while since I've read into it, but I was really into it when it came out, and I wish I could see more of it. So yeah, this part of the storyline needs to be dressed up. We need something. So yeah, I agree. All right, thanks for commenting, Ish. I think you'll come back later in this video. Can't remember. Alright, next we have Sir Xander saying, New even zone, Springs Shell Lagoon. Spring Shell Lagoon. Yeah, why not? We already have quite a few even zones. Well, yeah. I feel that too many events will make people feel forced to grind the event zones. Maybe we could replace some and have them like on some type of rotation every 2 years. It changes. Like 1 year it's event A, B, C, D, and the other year it's E, F, J, G. It's messing me up because the letter G in French it's pronounced G, and the letter J is pronounced J. So it's kind of it's kind of a brain. Oh man. Hey, we are January 1st. I'm tired. All right. Chances of legendary drops and new storylines. Yes, new storylines, like we just talked, would be great. And yeah, legendary drops they're too low. There's no doubt about it. Alright, thanks a bunch for commenting, Sir Xander. Hope I'm saying it right. I'm probably not. Alright, now we have Newt saying, crafting, gathering elder levels, gem specific bag, yes. Ability to sell stuff for charter tokens coins to Alfred. Oh yeah, that would be great. That's a good call. Thanks for commenting, Newt. Alright, now we have Gems saying, more maps like the Depth, Maldwin's Tomb, and the Quest like Pyron main quest line. Many people don't like the Pyron quest line. I do personally like them, so I would agree, but I'm not sure it's a majority of people. Love Maldwin's Tomb. Hated the Depth though, so we're not 100% here. Villages become more useful active, and that we can decorate for season holidays. If new class someday, let it be a light and water bard. Light for heals and res, water for group buff. I wish Holy Priest would have a res ability. Talked about it, and it's in a game where the game is setting you res. I feel it's something that won't happen, but I wish it does. But anyway, thanks for commenting, Gems. Alright, now we have Uriza. Simple mechanical fix, aka remove whisper button from hotbar on mobile and have Gaia word trigger at 20% maximum health, or simply change the description to 5% maximum health instead. Not too sure about that Gaia thing. Seems there's some kind of bug. I won't comment on it because I'm not using it. But amen to the removing of the whisper button from hotbar. This is crazy. I don't understand why it's there. It's incredibly annoying when you're in combat and you want to use your main ability that you've put on that big button, and instead of using your ability, you open the the chat window. This is, oh my god, this is insulting. Make Rye and Beyond Zone optional on Rebirth. I would agree. Rework Rep in Blight so that you would wanna Rebirth at 95. Someone made game suggestions on forums about this. Instead of one for each quest completion, have multiplier with Rebirth. 5 Rebirth equal 5 rep per quest completion. Sounds reasonable? I won't disagree with that. But yeah, anyway, big agree with the whisper button from Hotbar. And yeah, thanks for commenting, Yuriza. On to the next. Alright, now Fergus is saying 6 more shared vaults, donkey mounts, donkey ears. I suppose 2024 will be the donkey year. Thanks for commenting, Fergus. And now we have Zazie saying, ability to view village vault log on mobile. This has been requested before in this poll, and I completely agree. Ability to view those colored lights when last in game according to friends guild list on mobile. Reduce the gap in the main quest line in the level 35-55 section. Yeah, it's coming back every now and then. It's definitely an issue. And number 4, since some of the suggestions here have been less than serious, either change it so that you don't lose all of your reputation when you do the 90 rebirth, or change it so you keep all your reputation. Either way works, and with the upcoming level cap raise, you're likely to see more of the players who have been waiting for a long time to decide that the time is right. Yes, I agree with all of what you said, Zazie. Thanks for commenting. Now we have Xantia saying, Xantia? Oh my god, I can't remember. I think we've had the discussion at some point. All flying, hovering, and swivel mounts should fly over or swim over through water. Yes, it's a bit insulting to have your dragon disappear because you're hovering over a pond of water. Ranching and gardening should have skill books available for charter, just like other villager skills. Realm Wardens should be added back to the main storyline, and the Hidden Dragons should drop epic or better items scaled to our current combat level. Yeah, well, Realm Wardens I feel are a relic of an old mechanic that was already gone when I started playing in 2018, and you know, you go there the first time and it's kind of exciting, and then you realize it's kind of for nothing. I'm not too sure. If you were there when it was relevant, please comment under the video. Tell me what it is about. In my honest opinion, having mounts that seems like they should fly but don't, and wardens that do nothing but interrupt our bounty runs, and incomplete or discarded content is disappointing and makes the game feel neglected. I hope the authors will fine-tune all existing content before releasing more. Thank you for listening. Yeah, I mean, you're right. The wardens are kind of jarring, so it's kind of cool but kind of useless. So anyway, on to the next. Dark Order Tiffany is saying, the only thing I can think of is adding an alliance system for guilds where you can have at least 6 to 12 guilds in an alliance and also adding an alliance chat so we can talk to other guilds that are within the alliance, and also team up and help all players that are in the alliance. Everything else that I was thinking was already said. Yeah, at this point of the poll, a lot of things have been said, and yeah. Alliance guilds. Sure, why not? Uh, but at the same time, over my years of playing, I've been wondering, what does guilds do? Like, really? Because you have this concept of a village that is not necessarily a guild, and a guild that is not necessarily in a village, and so you have those two systems that are kind of intertwined, and it's I don't know. I'm not against. If there's a poll, I won't vote against an alliance guild. Uh, I don't mind at all. It's just, uh, I suppose it's not for me. But anyway, thanks a bunch for commenting, Tiffany. On to the next. Barrett is saying, add all guild village management views available to mobile also so anyone can hold those roles if a leader wants to ever take a vacation. Member, last login, Vault log, I'm sure there's more I'm unaware of. Yeah, Vault log on mobile would be very, very interesting to have. More XP areas or quests for the long slow spell from about 75 to 90. Hoping new quarry zone will fill in a bit here there. Haven't fully experienced it yet. Well, it's not fully functional yet. Should be soon. Overhaul the auction house with better indexing so searches actually search for words and return results. Search not actually very useful currently, at least on mobile. Completely agree. Ability to format email messages in mobile with line breaks, etc. Copy paste into mobile email so we can compose it offline like PCs can. Yes. Revamp production master specialization. Nobody at specialization level needs crafting XP. Why would you want to have a spec bonus be something that will be absolutely null the moment someone maxes all crafting, which happens pretty quickly. Personally, I'd suggest making production masters so efficient at crafting refines and ingredients that they have a chance to craft extras, much as the potions spec is able to come up with extra potions. Seems reasonable, but I really suck at numbers and, systems. I don't know. I cannot comment on it. It seems it does make sense, but a big agree on the formatting email and copy pasting text in the chat window or email. So anyway, thanks a bunch for commenting, Barrett. Now we have Greyfire saying, new mechanics to where we can really fly off the ground, soar like an eagle in our dragons. I've heard that the issue with that is how the game is made, and so they would have to remake all the graphics so they can be viewed from upper, higher. Yeah, words. I'm sure you get what I mean. Rework the lesser used lower level zones to be instanced like Forgotten Quarry, so that there is more reason to visit them and relieve the 75 to 85 bottleneck. Remove the level locks for zone progression. Rework the PC and mobile to enable true Unicode versus the current broken UTF-8 implementation. Fix mobile mail to allow for line breaks. Fix PC to not display those when pasting CR characters. Target to target key so that a healer can quickly switch to whom the boss is targeting. Oh yes, please. Mobile external keyboard support the same movement action keys that PC has. Allow macOS to be a valid game platform choice. Yeah, um, I am familiar with Unicode and UTF-8, and I agree. I completely agree. You've explained it masterfully. And it's definitely causing some issues with some characters not showing up. So yeah, the mobile chat window definitely needs some love. Anyway, thanks for commenting, Greyfire. Greyfire. Yeah. Anyway, thanks. Alright, how many of you are still with me after 25 minutes of reading Discord comments? If you are, well, thank you, and you're a true VNH fan. Alright, normal Josh is normal, saying Fabled Gear. How can we make the set activate without relying on the dropped Fable gear to be the default gear or base of the gear during augmentation? Fable set to be in form of enchantments so it can be applied to current non-fabled gear and activate the set. No idea, I don't have any fabled gear yet. How future fabled sets going to cause RNG loot tables to be more difficult to earn which fabled set we want if nothing is done about how we earn current fabled gear. Flexible mix and match with future fabled set. For example, if future Nature Hunter fabled set have a set for AoE poison build for Viper Sting, Poison Shot and Woodland Harrow, maybe I or a player can wear 2 set Beastmaster along with a 4th set AoE poison build, so to speak. Wearing Fabled for Peace set for Nature Hunter, I learned my class is not reliant on being super geared to do well, that the class will carry itself most of the time and the rest is up to the player. Bearkin summoning from Nature Hunter Beastmaster set, beside just being cute for others to see when summoned, need much improvements. I see so many bugs with the pet but too lazy to bug report every single bug. We'll think about other 2 more features to be improved on. Well, normal Josh, I am not gonna lie here and pretend I understand much of what was said, but thanks for commenting anyway. Now we have Kaya Kitty Feathers saying, the ability to keep Ish from hijacking Discord threads, the ability to keep Ish from hijacking Discord threads, and more live streams that feature Sarah and Damon's cat. Oh yeah, the cat, people were a big fan of the cat. Seriously, other than the cat comment, which is a true feature, wish he is so cute. The ability for dragons and other flying mounts that currently don't to fly over water, and a few more swimming mounts with a swim speed bonus similar to the land speed bonus current mounts have. It's been coming up a few times, the dragons not flying over water. A better grid placement system for housing and the ability to mesh things together that in real life do, like tables, desks, and chairs. Yeah, I mean, I love the housing features. It's been improved on quite a bit since it was released, but there is still work to do. But we are in a good direction. Livestream updates at intervals of no more than 3-4 months. More is better, indeed. A bonus would be more frequent Ardent Ledgers, but understand that the game's writer has a lot on her plate that keeps her busy. Yeah, Ardent Ledgers are amazing, so are live streams, but they do take a lot of time, and at some point you cannot do everything, so I suppose the devs are definitely trying their best to put their time to, the best use they can for the game. So more ledgers might mean less new features in the game. So anyway, yeah, but we always want more. Thanks for commenting, Kaya. Alrighty, now we have a big one with Konstantin El Sheba saying, add a guild vault, more community vault, more personal vault, the ability to save mails. Oh yeah, that would be a good one. Remake the auction house to better search and sell. It's been coming up a few times. Have separate slots for headdresses, back, wings, and lower back, tails. Add the ability to slide to preferred number when downgrading pelts, eggs, etc. If rebirth is introduced after the level 100, have the character to come back at level 100 instead of level 1, and add a new location for it, optional. The reason is that leveling after level 100 would be much harder and takes more time to reach the previous level. Add a village news board where we could write stuff for the whole village to see and not only them. The thing with those type of things of like villages board is I think one of the big issues with that is the moderation. I feel there would be a lot, and I mean a lot of garbage written on them. I like the idea. I just see a moderation issue with those. The ability to add stuff on the bot walls for the old flying mounts to fly over water, indeed. It would be nice if it was possible for the spider mounts to crawl on walls, steep hills, and mountain sides. They're insects. I suppose it would be great, yeah, if the spider could crawl on the walls. I mean, they certainly can in my house, unfortunately. To increase the stack amount of everything, by the way, it used to be 1,000, the stacks. But back in the days, there were a lot more different type of everything. So, yeah. Anyway. Add a bank account for gold, crowns, medallions, or any in-game currency. Yes, it would be amazing. Add a gem bag. It's been asked before. Add a bag for keys, or introduce a master key for the Pyron keys and one for the blight stuff. Like a master keychain with all the keys and blighted necklace with all the key stuff attached to it. I would love that. Eliminate production master, this one never made sense to me, and the buffs to all master, and introduce the ability to change or choose the epic stat of the gear when 5 stars are reached. As for the potion and preparation masters, combine them into the new witch master and introduce a new master called art master. For this one, the gold and crafting mats for house item and cosmetics are halved, and add some new furniture or cosmetics to craft. This is an interesting idea. I definitely like that. Add video for bug reports. Sometimes a screenshot is not enough to convey what the bug is about. I'm really awful at explaining. Yeah, a video is worth 10,000 words. And the picture is only worth 1,000 words. Add the possibility to hide the menu map hotbar to take clean screenshots, or add a camera mode. Yeah, yes. Add the color white for hair and longer hair. Add pointy mermaid feather ears. All good suggestions, all very interesting. Thanks a bunch for taking the time to write them down. Now we have Invincible saying, make raids hard, make raid puzzles hard, make ox hard. Seems Invincible is wanting some more challenging content. But not everybody is invincible. On to the next. Old School saying, view village storage history on your phone. This has been coming up a lot. I hope if any devs are watching this, take note. This is coming very often. View who and when was last online on your phone, and a function that allows you to copy messages from a chat. Yes, big agree on those three items. Thanks for commenting. Priest Damic saying, I've had to think on this one as my answer was always knowledge book for mobile, but we got that wish. Yes. Something new and exciting to get the community pumped up again. Maybe the new zone will do this, don't know until we can see the unbugged version. Devs are probably so tired of hearing it, but more storage, especially for Village Vault. I'd like to see new village projects. Watching a group of people come together to get it done is an amazing thing, at least for me. I think that's why I like Raids and Rift so much. Fun fact, Charminder is my favorite. The village project, US3 being like 5 years old now, almost 6 actually, makes it that most villages are actually, all maxed out, and there's not that much to do anymore in villages. The projects were definitely, something that motivates you to go gather and craft stuff, to upgrade your stations. Once it's done, it's kind of done. We have the Wellspring project, but, it's not the same. New villages project could be a great addition. All right, thanks for commenting, PD. Now we have Xadi is normal saying, a clearly defined direction or separation of where the game is heading. For a while now, it feels like there are two competing visions and desired futures for the game. One, a community-oriented neighbor helps neighbor situation, and another, a very cutthroat survival of the fittest situation. Case in point, raids. In the latest livestream, Sarah gave the example of a level 26, was 20-something, player complaining about not succeeding in raids. Then she followed up with saying that at that level they shouldn't even be in raids. The minimum combat level to unlock raids is level 20. If lower levels aren't what raids were designed to also handle and balance, then the level needs to be increased to reflect that. Not having a clear idea of what is expected from participants in content, not just raids, causes a lot of frustration, confusion, and fighting that's just unnecessary. Removing the chat hot button on mobile and putting it somewhere else on the UI. I'm all for getting it out of the hotbar, but I also know that this button is very necessary for mobile players. In time-sensitive group content, when you need to access a quest-giving NPC, not being able to click the NPC because there are so many people smothering it sucks. It can cause you to fail a 95 boss quest when you have to wait for everyone to clear out enough to get the quest. By the time you get the quest, mobs are dead that you needed, and now you're just screwed. Didn't think of that. I was really into removing the chat from the hot button, but this is a good point. It certainly needs to be somewhere accessible, just not on your main ability button, I suppose. Using an attack feat, then the check button allows you to access those NPCs when you otherwise can't, so either rework how those quests are done or provide a way to interact with NPCs quickly and efficiently in timed situations. In reference to number 1 above, you can have cutthroat content and different community-oriented content in the same game. but trying to have content that is both cutthroat and community oriented is conflicting in a bad way. Having more clearly defined boundaries and expectations would help. Personally, I think raids should have a higher combat level requirement, level 30 or level 20 plus and rebirth. Uh, Something like that. Getting to level 20 is very easy, and at a new tune level 20 you don't know enough about the combat system to be effective in raids. That's my opinion. Well, this is definitely good insights, Xadi. And it's true that if at level 26 you shouldn't be in raids, then, why is it accessible then? This is a good question. I suppose opening raids at level 20 is something that players can at least go see what it looks like, and so they can work towards getting stronger to do the raids. But maybe there should be at least a warning or something that, like, oh, you can go see the raids, but you're probably not gonna make it at that level or something. But anyway, thanks for those comments. It was quite insightful. All right, still with me? Maybe not. Claudia normally eats pancakes, saying, more custom names that relate to one of the following: normal, moo, pancakes, waffles, and chaos. As I participate in several raids, I would love to see the extensive curses, such as the Curse of the Spectre, which continually lessens a party mana by 5% for every death, reduced to only stacking a few times. They stack up to 15 times, which becomes quite a problem at that point. Housing events. I would really love to see minigames such as cards or tic-tac-toe incorporated into the housing systems. Yes, we talked a bit about that in previous polls, where we wanted to have more side content. Housing is a great step in that direction. But yeah, I was giving the example of just a chess game, so you could play chess with other players, which means you would stay in the game for longer, which means the game would feel more populated, I suppose. But yeah, fair enough. I'm not a fan of Moo and Chaos though, so we can't agree on those points. But yeah, thanks for commenting. On to the next. Emperor Velisarius is saying, a battle pet and mount leveling system with feat specials. War and siege events where the server has to fight 1 million mobs to unlock boss fight. Make experience gains available for anyone who kills mob. I would like events like, there was a game I was playing, I can't remember the name, but like there was those types of events where if you would kill, it was not a million, but if you kill 10,000 of this type of mobs, the next week the whole server would have a 10% XP bonus on everything, or the next week everything in the shop would be 5% less, or stuff like that. I think it was Dofus actually who was doing that, but that's a good idea. I like it. Bring the servers together into doing one big task over the span of a few days or a few weeks. That's a good idea. It kind of happened with the Christmas thing, where you had to send flowers. People, they grew flowers and sent them, and it was a server effort, and it's great to bring people together. Not anybody. Anyway, thanks for commenting. And now, the last but not the least, Jolan, saying, storyline continuation after Black Thrush, amen. Rapid and adjustable breakdown method for mats like pelts and eggs, etc. More weapon skins. Yeah, we like skins. I agree with that. So, well, this is it. We've done it. So if you're still here, good job. Thanks for watching / listening. Hope it was somewhat enjoyable. Hope you're having a good time with your last days of holidays. And this is it. I have nothing else. I've been talking for quite some time, and so I'll go do something else too. So thanks a bunch for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and keep playing games. Bye bye.